What's going on? What's going on? Back again for another episode. My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John.
And this is the Heated Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us here on YouTube. Follow us on every platform, including Spotify, Apple, Google, Overcast, Goody Podcast.
All that.
You know, everything. And continue to grow with us as we grow with you. And share on all your social medias too. You know, I've been liking the little Facebook, you know, my jiggies and all that. It's been doing this thing. It's been stacking up. So continue to help us get there. What you guys say?
My jigger?
You can't say nothing. You late, bro. He late.
Call me out.
Stop being late.
Embarrass me.
Stop being trifling. That's what we getting right into.
What the whole world
we getting
say?
right into it. We don't want to hear it.
Go ahead.
Are we heated, preheated, chill? I was a little heated, you know, because this guy right here.
You know, when one finger pointing at you, it's 10 fingers pointing back at you.
Well, I got 5 pointing at you right now.
Right.
He's late. He's always late. I'm tired of this crap. And the reason I'm doing it, because we got to be accountable. I'm tired of this man being late.
Okay.
I'm tired of his crap. So why was you late, John?
Missed my turn.
You missed your turn.
But the traffic was slow, though.
You missed your turn.
Traffic was slow. I was at a good time. I was coming at a good time. I did 90.
You did 90 in traffic.
I took a toll to get here. So, yeah, I definitely put the effort in. I care.
You care?
I do. It's just that, you know, just bad.
Comment down below if you think he cares.
You know.
Do you think John cares? Or you think he's purposely doing this? Because it's like every time I say be on time,
right,
he thinks that means 30 minutes afterwards.
This the first time this happened.
Do better, black folk. Do better. But other than that, you know, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm here for another day, for another pod. Because, you know, it's pod work. It's pod work time. So,
hot work.
You know, I'm chill. Now, how about you, John? Are you heated? Preheated or chill?
I mean, like I said with you, man, I was pretty heated.
What? No, what?
I was pretty heated a little bit because I'm mad because, like, I could have got here earlier than that. It's just that, you know.
So you mad at yourself?
Yeah, I'm mad at myself.
Good.
That's all.
That's good.
I don't duck. I mean, I obviously care.
Okay.
I show it up.
Okay.
I put the effort in. Most people don't even do that.
I ain't say you ain't care. I said you need to start being on time.
Hey, one time too many. I got it.
Next time it's gonna be a pink slip or a chin check, whatever you want.
Hey, whichever come first, flip the coin.
Hey man, we can get it going.
Call me Two-Face.
Yeah, you're gonna be two eyes.
Black man.
Right.
Batman.
Anyway, glad you whatever you are, chill, whatever. Just glad you here overall, but be on time, man. So I'm gonna clean clap since you already hit it. Just to boost up your self-esteem. But
you care.
Getting into it, today we're doing, I think, number 3 of what's going on in America.
Star Wars?
I wanted to find the American one, but I don't know where the American theme song is at. I ain't see one on there. I think they took it off. But this is another episode of what's going on in America, number 3. So
3.
Getting on what is going on in America. Starting to write off. It seems like another day, another Trump indictment. You know, every single episode we done talked about Trump at least one time because that's how long this thing has been going on. It's ridiculous at this point.
Make a choice.
It's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous for real. And you know, the reason I'm bringing it up today though, is because finally they have decided. When I say they, I mean the people that have charged Trump with these indictments. They finally decided to go to trial. Trial has finally been a court date has been set, basically. A court date for May 2024. I read this morning that it was taking place.
So a whole year later.
Basically, May 2024 is supposed to be taking place, and you know, really, I wanted to know: are you ready for this to end, or do you want to continue to see the political shenanigans? I'll start it right off by saying, I'm ready for it to end. I'm ready for it to end. I've seen enough of the political shenanigans. It's like every single day it's the same thing. We're about Trump, another indictment. And the indictment is basically supposed to be, I guess, because he leaked classified documents or something like that. And he declassified. It was something like that, they said.
Something.
And I guess, I'm like, I get why that's serious. And I get why that's important. But I'm like, if y'all going to charge the man, get it over with. But you're prolonging it for a reason. May 2024 it's not coincidental. Like, we just gotta use our common sense. Let's use our brains here. On Heated, we use our brains. At least some of us do.
Some of us.
You don't find.
But
we're not doing that.
But no, if you use your common sense, you could tell why would it be in 2024? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the same time the election or re-election talks are supposed to be happening, right?
Exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be tweaking. What can you type in? When is the election again? Like when is the presidential election or like that type of stuff?
This information we needed to have before we recorded.
Well, this is why we got Google. So don't do that. You should have been in that seat before 25 minutes ago, but you're not.
You could have been more prepared.
I am prepared.
Minutes.
I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about you. What you was really doing.
You right.
Oh.
And you was wrong.
No, I'm actually right. They say the presidential election is 2024 November. So.
But you said June.
Huh?
You just say June.
No, I didn't say June at all. We talking about June. I said the trial date is in May. We talking about June for.
Oh, you said June.
you just gone completely.
Nah.
What was you really doing before you got here?
Reverse the camera.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Replay the footage.
Anyway, like I said, the presidential election, according to Google, is in 2024 in November. The trial date is May 2024.
You don't find that suspicious?
Is that not a coincidence or not? You don't make you think and say like, okay, Biden, he already got his own little thing going on. I don't know if you know what's happening with Biden. He got like a $10 million lawsuit or scandal going on.
Everybody got. You can't be the president without the
You
scandal.
can't be a politician without any type of dirt or it's something you got to have some type of corruption to some extent. So
that man not from here.
It's all crazy. It's all bad. But I'm ultimately like to answer the question, am I ready for it to end? I'm ready for it to end. Let it to be over. And to be honest, if you think Trump is going down, think again, because I can see the whole thing playing out just like this. Trump is probably going to get reelected. And then once he gets reelected, I can see him try to maybe possibly pardon himself. Because that's never been done before. Pardon yourself on your own charge that's been brought against you. You're like,
that's why
we're going to pardon all these charges.
You really think that's going to happen though?
I've seen this happen on shows.
You saying because even the election part is going to take time anyway. So it's like through all that time of him being elected, of him even going to office, they still not going to be like, this ain't like,
Have you ever seen have you ever seen an acting president go to prison? An acting president?
I mean,
you've seen them impeached, but you never seen an acting president.
I can't really say.
I've never seen an acting president go to prison.
Exactly. So that's why, why
they impeached Bill Clinton because he was getting, that Monica Lewinsky in the office.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the best presidents,
They say he was the first black president.
I swear, came to the hood.
All that money he was giving out, but
I can't find another white man that played the saxophone like that.
I'm not saying all that, but no, I don't think there's no acting president that's ever been, arrested while they were in office. Nope. I've only seen that in the movies. That's the only time I ever seen that happen. That was like in White House.
That's how I think about it for a second. When you ask, I'm like,
you can't say it. You've seen like other politicians. You've seen like aldermen, governors. You've seen all types of other but you never seen a president of the United States. Maybe because that would look bad for the country. I mean, you're the president getting arrested, but I can see something like that taking place with Trump. So I'm really ready for this to get over. I'm really ready for it to end. How about you? Are you ready for it to end, or do you want to continue to see the political shenanigans?
I'm just ready. I'm what you want it, like, ready for it to end. I'm not really into politics like that. So
me neither.
So it's like
I'm not a Democrat or Republican people. I'm just what's best for my people. That's it.
Why are we here? Why are we still talking about this? Like
that's it.
That's why I don't even believe it should be a president. I feel like, it should just be under.
What, anarchy? You just want people just to run wild?
No.
The hell?
No.
The purge?
No, not like that. But it has to be,
It got to be some order.
It got to be some order through the people, for the people.
So you want a king? Because right now it's supposed to be a democracy, allegedly.
Yeah, I prefer.
You want a king?
I want a monarchy.
You gonna get killed.
I mean, Sir Lil John.
So you want to live in UK? You want to live in the UK?
I'll do it. Yeah, a little bad thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see what that'd be like. But yeah. Trump, wrap it up. Talking about a whole year. Let's go. Get it over with. Stop playing.
All right. Well, in other news, can we pull up that first article? In other news, we have some things taking place in Florida in the public school system. Look at the title. It says New Florida Standards. New Florida Standards just came out on I think NBC News. Is that an NBC logo? I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. But on somebody's news channel or whatever, it says New Florida Standards teach students that some black people benefited from slavery because it taught, useful skills. That title alone, you don't need to read nothing else. I've read this already. I've already read this multiple times.
I've seen enough.
But just looking at the title, read it one more time. New Florida standards. I said black. This is black in my mind.
Terrible.
New Florida standards teach students some black people benefited from slavery because it taught useful skills. Can we scroll down? Let's just read some of it just so we won't look completely ignorant. Florida public school. Hold on, oh Lord. Florida public schools will now teach. I can't even read. Florida public schools will now teach students that some black people benefited from slavery because it taught them useful skills, part of the new African American history standards approved Wednesday that were blasted by state teachers union as a step backward. The Florida State Board of Education's new standards includes controversial language about how slaves developed skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit, according to a 216-page document about the state.
Pause.
I'm not even reading them. I already said, okay.
You mean tell me?
That's all we need to see. I ain't gonna front. Because it goes on just to talk about the bill that this is basically like a part of a movement that the governor, Desantis in Florida, it's called the Stop Woke movement. The Stop the Woke or something like that.
So stop waking up.
It sound crazy.
See,
it sound crazy.
It keeps getting worse. It's Florida for you.
It's all bad. See, Governor DeSantis is pursuing a political agenda guaranteed to set good people against one another, and in the process, he's cheating our kids. This is somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree with him. So basically, my question to that is basically
the top comment was like, how can our students ever be equipped for the future if they don't have a full honest picture of where we come from?
Yeah.
So
I want to know what's your reaction to this whole new bill that's supposed to be in Florida, because it starts in Florida, but usually when it happens in one state, it could trickle down to other states.
Yeah, right.
Even though it's in the South, and that's a whole nother region, but still, you never know.
Well,
what you think about it?
Man, where do I start?
Get to it.
I mean, first of all, it's Florida, so let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
Let's get that out.
They only go there for Disney World.
They only country. They their own country. They their own state. They by themselves.
Them Zulus, boy.
We
know
Zoos.
They different.
But the fact that they made a 219 or 216 page ridiculously said to try to make it make sense.
Try to justify their garbage.
Like what?
As y'all can see, I clearly think it's garbage.
The first title of it to say that slavery actually that time we benefited. How you gonna say we benefited? Like
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it goes again when I said it's not they trying to do something for the people, not doing something for the people. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
I know exactly what you're trying to say.
Exactly. So it's like, why is they trying to like? I mean, we was already taught that this is possibly. Oh my God, I can't get my words out.
I know it's garbage. It messes your mind up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to confuse the kids and put thoughts in their head to make them think a certain type of way and say, yeah, slavery was good. Yeah, we learned a lot. Like, can you imagine that 20 years from now? Like saying, yeah, great grandma, yeah, she I thank her.
I beg your pardon.
It's wild.
It's crazy because that can one day actually be a reality. And you saying that it just got approved, right?
Yeah, it just got passed apparently in Florida for the whole Florida public school system.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a possibility that a child one day, could say like, yeah, mom, slavery was it, right?
I beg your pardon.
Knock it off. So you think it's food, basically. Shorten it up. You think it's food. You think it's garbage. You think it's stupid.
Yeah, throw it out the window.
I think it's stupid too. To agree with you, John. I think it's goofy. Like the whole bill, the whole thing. I get why they trying to do it is to erase, because you can't. It's no other way to say it. You're trying to erase history. The original sin of the country, the United States of America, was putting black people into slavery. That's literally how the country started. The country started off. Let me not even say started. It prospered by putting black people into slavery.
Yeah, I mean, but before that, the Indians.
But I'm talking about, obviously that.
Yeah.
But you had black people that was Indians.
Yeah.
And they don't want to admit that. Maybe we talked about that on the first episode.
Oh yeah, trying to say they got,
They said no, you're not really black. You're just stop it. You're not Indian. You can't be Indian. We know what it really is.
How you gonna tell someone
exactly
what they is, and if they, especially if we all the science now,
yeah.
So we can definitely like
It's
found
proven.
the origin of
It's
where
proven.
we are. So
It's so you can just go look at pictures of different like different Native Americans, so to speak, with Africoid features, and then they start becoming more whitewashed, through like different people mixing, intermixing, and keep mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing. Eventually,
blending in.
you know what happened. They got more Europeanized, and I already talked about the $5 any situation where like people was paying to be on the Dawes rolls and everything, just so they can get those benefits and stay on those reservations. But I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. You got this. This just goes to show that at this point, anybody could be a politician. Speaking about Trump and stuff like that, anybody could be a politician. I could be a politician. You obviously don't have to be intelligent to be a politician. Like, what are the requirements now to, be in some type of big office and make these type of decisions? Because it doesn't seem that high. It doesn't seem like you got to be that qualified. You can be more qualified to. You got to be more qualified to work at McDonald's than be a politician at this point. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I heard they hired anybody over there.
It's crazy. They giving people jobs. Hey, if y'all want to go get a job, y'all want to get a good paying job, go be in politics. Because at this point, they're giving everybody a job. They're giving everybody a job. And then on top of that, it also goes to show what I took away from it. You got to educate yourself. You got to make sure you're doing your own self study and staying educated about your own history. Because just like every other group, if this was about the untouchables, as Dr. Umar Johnson say,
yes, man.
Would they tell people to forget about the Holocaust? Would they say that was beneficial for them?
I mean, you basically.
You would never say that.
You basically just.
Yeah, but would that be beneficial? No, you would say that's stupid. No, it was beneficial. That was one of the most horrific acts that ever happened in human history. You wouldn't say that to the Japanese, how the internment camps and everything. You wouldn't say none of that was beneficial to anybody. You wouldn't say that to the Haitians, 1804. Even though the Haitians were actually successful in that revolution against the French. You wouldn't say none of these atrocities were beneficial to the people that are being oppressed. You wouldn't say none of this is beneficial. So why should we have to forget about our past? Why is it being so pushed? It goes to what I said from the beginning. It's an attempt to make America basically forget and wash away what happened. So it can eventually, if you keep pushing the lie for so long, eventually what? It becomes the truth.
Yeah. People
will say, oh, slavery never really happened. Oh, no, slavery was slavery wasn't trade school, bro. It wasn't trade school. What the hell is that? It made it seem like something about you got skills. Skills, you either, if you didn't work, you either got castrated, lynched, ripped apart with horses. You got all types of crazy stuff happening if you didn't work. You didn't have an option talking about like it was a work program or something.
I just don't like, even when thinking about it, like saying like
skills.
When they say
take advantage. The hell?
You benefited because you got skills from it, but it's like
what is that?
You saying like because let's think about it like this. In evolution, it's talked about like a creature or an organism how they evolve is through adaptation.
Correct.
So basically saying like during our times of slavery, we gained these skills because of our adaptation, or should I say, or mostly like it's not even what adaptation, but it's survival.
Right.
And they're trying to say that we got these skills from slavery, but it's not really a skill. We shouldn't even be in that position to even be like this because a skill is a skill. But I mean, just to say that we benefited and actually like
it's trade school.
Like is that like and saying that it's like it's in our DNA just to have these skills. Yeah. Basically trying to say
we gotta thank them. Thank you, White Daddy, for giving me a place to sleep.
That was like PTSD a little bit because like what you mean?
What is that?
I don't understand.
People crazy, man.
They weird.
That's why I say it's most important to educate yourself, people. Always educate yourself, and then once you get the knowledge, go down and pass it down to your children and their children so that they never forget. You keep repeating. I know people get tired of like, why do you keep bringing up slavery? No, you better keep bringing up slavery. I'm going to keep bringing up slavery because guess what? You wouldn't tell no other group to do that, so I'm going to keep bringing it up and keep bringing it up to the day I die because I want my people to remember. I want my children to remember. I want everybody to remember what happened so that you never forget.
Hey, payment. If you actually like pay somebody, maybe we could be quiet, but we can't even get a reparation.
That's we already talked about that. We already talked about that.
You could pay me to be quiet maybe a little bit. I don't know.
And then on top of that,
I don't know.
You gotta look at like when in school, we was in public school. We went to public food. Like
yes, man.
Did we really even talk about slavery in school? Go back to high school.
You never talked
did we really
about
talk about? We talked about the peanut. We talked about George Washington Carver. We talked about Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. They wanted to talk. They kind of talked about Malcolm, but they made him seem like he was a villain the way they talked about him. But other than that,
I don't remember myself even hearing about Malcolm.
That's what's crazy. So even talking about them, like we didn't really talk about slavery in school. We learned a lot of our knowledge through our dad and like outside sources.
Yep.
Which is why I say it's important to continue to educate yourself.
Putting Roots on his TV all the time.
Yeah, Roots, all that.
Like it's a tradition.
Yeah. Round of applause for our dad, though. He gave us some knowledge, gave us some wisdom.
I was not trying to watch Roots every day.
Oh yeah, it was definitely. Hey, if y'all go watch Roots, it can especially when you like 10, 11, 9 years old watching that, it can be traumatizing. But we needed to see it. We need to see it. It make you mad. You don't want to be around the other race for a couple of days. You'll get pissed off. It's just keeping it real. You won't want to be around nobody else because you'll start having thoughts. Like
breathing, trying to say ASMR real quick.
It's the truth. It's the truth. But no, continue to educate yourself and question everything for the people that's in school. Question everything. So no, speaking of questions, moving on to the main subject, the main topic of today's show. Questionable. Carlee Russell. For the people that don't know out there, for the people that have a life,
apparently,
yeah,
more better than mine.
Exactly. I guess some people might not know about it. Carlee Russell was a woman in Alabama, well, a female in Alabama at this point, because we're gonna get to. Carlee Russell was a female in Alabama that was apparently 25 years old, nurse.
Yeah.
Was
in my age.
Was driving. Yeah, in your age group. That's y'all team. 98.
I ain't say that.
But she was 25 years old. She was driving down a intersection and she saw a 3-year-old toddler on an intersection. She reported it to the police, and basically later after that, she was abducted. But according, now that she's back with her parents.
They found her. They found her, y'all.
They found her.
Yay! Finding her.
Yeah, they found her. They found her, all right. Finding Nemo in this month. But apparently she's back now. But according to the authorities of Hoover, Alabama, the police department, they revealed some shocking and very alarming details. Can we play that first clip? Sound like somebody cut their muffler off. Somebody got their muffler stolen.
Oh dear.
Cadillac converter.
4:44 p.m. on July 15th. The Hoover 911 center receives a call from Carlee's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Carlee walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released. During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby.
Pause.
She claimed that the man then...
What?
A man came out the tree. What do you mean a man came out the tree?
We're going to get to it, man. It sounds crazy, though, people.
What you mean,
For the listeners out there, it sounds crazy.
So they out here oh, my God.
Just let it get through. Let it get through. You get your reaction.
He picked her up, and she screamed.
Don't get canceled.
She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and then was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded but was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female.
Cheese crackers.
She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else. At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip, and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone.
Pause it. Now this is where it get juicy, and this is where it get crazy.
It's already juicy as it is.
Juicy.
It's already just 18-wheeler.
But no, we gonna break it down. We gonna break it down. Don't give all your takeaway. But this is where people it gets very. You need to listen very hard.
I don't believe it now.
This is the Hoover, Alabama Police Department giving us a testimony of what Carlee said to them. When they said, what they found on her phone. They already found out they already took her testimony, and this is what they found on Carlee Russell's phone. We're laying the groundwork, we're laying the house. Continue.
Left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to their disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert?" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught," was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term "Birmingham Bus Station" was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time.
Release them.
We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request. As you can see, there are many questions left to be answered, but only Carlee can provide those answers.
Indeed.
What we can say is that we've been unable to verify most of Carlee's initial statement made to investigators, and we have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public safety related to this particular case. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, appreciate you. So I want to know. Know.
It's more?
Oh God, no, we ain't doing this. Okay, so I want to know, John. I want to know, what was your reaction? When you first heard this news, and then what is your take now that after hearing what the Hoover police had to say? So what was your first, before and after?
When
you first heard it.
Like what I heard.
Because mom called me and told me about this. Mom, I was like, it was random. It was so random.
So she was like, she just got kidnapped.
No, Mom.
You talking about the story, or are you talking about like when she found out about the Hoover?
When we first heard the story, period. When it first came out.
Well,
because I was literally on my back, cracking my back, doing the back roller. Because I like watching TV.
Tell your details.
I like watching TV while I sit down.
Right.
Not when I sit down, while I lay on the ground. I like laying on my floor, so if people come over my spot, you might see me just laying on the ground. Like, what the hell is wrong with him?
Looking at the TV upside down, I guess.
No, I just like laying on the ground. No pillow, no nothing, just on the ground. I might have my roller on my back because my back be having problems. So I'll be trying to, I used to do a lot of twisting and turning, a lot of twisting and turning.
Right.
You better calm down.
Pause.
I know where you're going with this. It ain't going that way. Told you. The month passed. The month passed, buddy, and I ain't involved.
Right.
But like I said, Mom called me about this and said, "You heard about that girl that was driving and saw that baby and got kidnapped?" I was like, "Huh? What?"
And this all started with a baby.
It was random. It was so random. And then I was like, I didn't know what to think. So really, at this point, I'm gonna get my take, but I want to hear what you got to say. What you got to say about it?
Well, I mean, like I said before, I guess it sounded fishy anyway. So, and now hearing that, do we got time to break it down?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time to break it. We breaking it down because I'm gonna get my breakdown, so I want to get your breakdown.
All right. Well, basically,
I got notes for my breakdown.
I'm gonna just get this out the way because you know me.
You know me. I got to pull my notes up.
I'm gonna just say it.
My notes up.
So she saw a baby on the side of the road.
Talk about it.
She walked up to the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Baby gone.
Mm-hmm.
Man come out the trees. Cause what?
I don't know.
Men hanging in trees? Why would he just be hanging in a tree? That would have caught me right there. That would have just, man, why was he hanging in a tree? Like no one asked that. Did anyone ask that?
It's a lot of questions.
What she say? I don't know. I don't know either. Because why would he?
It's a lot of questions.
So you mean tell me he lifted her over the fence to get in the 18-wheeler? Do you know what an 18-wheeler is? Big ass truck. How are you gonna kidnap somebody in an 18-wheeler? It makes no sense. You can't put what Amber Alert have you heard coming from an 18-wheeler? Like that's not an Amber Alert vehicle.
We don't know.
That's not even an Amber Alert vehicle.
We don't know, man.
And then they put you in the back. And it's not like this, like I said, it's an 18-wheeler. So this is not like no.
Ain't no smart car. It's
like,
ain't no little bitty car.
Ain't no little bitty car. So it's like they gotta be like in close vision. So it's like because you know how a truck be set up. So it's a truck. They got like a little back part. Yeah. Not before like the carts and all that, but they got like a little. They could be people sleeping in there.
They got a trailer. I know.
So it's like a trailer. So
yeah, I didn't been in them 18-wheelers. I could have drove one a few times.
Them is huge. I ain't gonna lie, getting close, but they put you in the back, and then they say you're not gonna tie you up just to not show any marks. But it's like
it's crazy.
You're not really restrained. So it's like, why are you here? Why are you You're telling me, yeah, we're not gonna tie your arms up because we don't want to put no marks on there. Yeah. But you're gonna blindfold me?
I don't know.
Like, and then the woman fed you crackers?
Break it down.
Like was it Cheez-Its?
That was wild to me.
Was it goldfish?
Yeah, like I got my notes.
Like I don't understand. Like, and then you just so happen just to leave and walk and just be on the side of the road trying to. They talking about you got a ticket. You looking up how to. You watching movies like.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even how Taken went. They was in France, like they was in Paris at that time.
It's from a whole different
movie. I remember it because it was a good movie. Liam Neeson, one of my favorite actors.
Yes, sir.
Did his job. Did his thing.
Shout out to Liam. Can't find him clap for him. He's still alive, right?
Still alive. He had a little moment though.
I thought he peed on himself or something.
That was a little racist moment, but we gonna talk about that later.
Oh, he racist?
No,
damn.
That's another story.
Damn, Liam.
Y'all know. If you know, you know. He's still cool.
Right when you rock with some white people.
But yeah, the story just didn't make any sense because and you already know she's not gonna put out a statement. And now I seen, because like I said, I seen some like, because you know Chicago, they probably had their own conclusion. And now this story just came out saying that she just made the whole thing up. And now that like all the stories and all them theories went out the window because now people are having their own stuff. So it's just the whole story is just crazy to me because like this is worse than Jesse's really.
Yeah,
this is worse than Jesse.
Wait, hold on. Let's say Liam Neeson. What did I say? Racism.
Oh, you just said yeah.
Liam Neeson in racism story admitting he wanted to kill a black man. What the hell?
Yeah, I think he said something happened to his wife or something like that, and he just said that he would have.
Oh, so he admitted that he had. I'm not racist, says Liam Neeson. Yeah, that's very telling. That's exactly what a racist would say.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna say he racist. I don't know.
He just had a little, like I said, he had a little moment.
Hey,
he tweaked.
You know.
But yeah, the story just didn't make any sense from beginning to end because, and it's like, you know, you couldn't really believe, like, it makes no sense because how you gonna look up the stuff on how to do maximum age?
It's goofy.
It's just random.
It's goofy.
Maximum age for Amber Alert. I didn't even know people looking this stuff up. Like, That's what shows you the level of craziness people can really be, because
That show you the government on your ass.
I mean,
y'all better stop being stupid.
I mean, you should have known this. Everything you put on the internet is for life. So
Yeah.
it's they literally call it like a internet fingerprint. So it's like,
we don't want to see some of y'all internet searches with your dirty ass. I don't want to see none of y'all internet searches. If the government really had if the government was on some goofy stuff and they just said, we're going to air all y'all Google searches, a lot of y'all would be in prison right now. Y'all wouldn't be y'all would be in prison. Some of the stuff y'all got is just, y'all some menaces. Y'all some villains. But continue. Sorry.
No, for real, it's just that when they found out they put up all this, like our recent searches talking about like one-way ticket. First off, why you didn't use Apple Maps or something? Like, why you didn't like plan this out in practice before you even like did all this? Because your story didn't make any sense at all.
Right.
Because honestly, I mean, what did you hope to accomplish out of this whole thing? Just for like, maybe people care about you, you want the clout, you wanted money. What was the goal? What was the purpose of this whole Farkas? That's the word I'm looking for.
Farkas?
Yeah, it's a fairy tale, a little fantasy.
Okay.
Loki.
You've been reading, I see.
Nah, I ain't
or
gonna lie.
You been Googling?
I mean, I think that's the word.
At least your Google search ain't nasty.
Nah, I mean, hey, be like that. I'm human.
Hey, we got it, but
you got it. You got it.
You got it. You got it.
You got it.
I like that. Some of y'all be wildin'. Farkas. So Farkas. Let's see. Farkas. A frustrating and futile business event.
Well, that's what it was.
A complete moron. Nick, what?
That's what she was.
What the hell? You wasn't using that definition like that.
That's what
is a word that means absolutely nothing bad, yet sounds like a cuss word. This sound like the Urban Dictionary. You went to the Urban Dictionary? You be in the Urban Dictionary every day looking for urban words to say?
I just remember I heard that word from somewhere before. I just said it.
Get on with this, man.
So
you.
Well, regardless, she's stupid and she a Farkas because Farkas means moron.
Allegedly, she's stupid. Allegedly, I'm not trying to get sued. Allegedly, she's stupid.
Obviously,
she's allegedly stupid.
That story just the man hiding the tree just did it. That just did it for me right there.
Yeah.
What you hiding in the tree for? Like, it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
And how you didn't see the man in the tree when you seen a baby?
Yeah.
It's
crazy to me. It's crazy.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I give my take. Let me start off by saying,
here we go.
I hope I'm 1,000,000% wrong. Not 100%. I hope I'm 1,000,000% wrong.
No.
I hope I'm 1,000,000% wrong. But this story was too strange. It was too off, and it stinks. It's funky. It's funky and it stinks. It smells worse than any fart that could happen in my car. But it's very funky. It's very foul.
You something else.
You know. But it's foul, man. It's foul, and once I really start getting suspicious of it, because like I said, first I wasn't gonna really care about it because my mom told me, but she called me again she sent me a link about it. I said, hold on, okay, let me do some research into this. And this is when I got into my black man mode, not Batman. You know, there's Batman and there's black man. I'm black man. There's Batman and black man. I'm black man.
What is?
So I got on my black Sherlock Holmes stuff, and
like y'all do.
You know, I'm not. Y'all could say he's an internet investigator. Well, for this I am. Y'all, I'm not trying to solve crimes, but for this, yes, I just use common sense, people. It doesn't take a Harvard graduate to figure this out. But I first knew something was off when I saw this next clip right here. Play the next clip for me. I knew something was really wrong. I was like, wait, what? We'll play that back?
There's more?
Now, hold on. This right here is the mother, and I shouldn't even have this pause like this, because I know y'all got some filthy minds out there, but it is what it is.
You put it out there.
It's whatever. This mother, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Shout out to them.
I ain't making fun of nobody mama, but damn. Now listen, this right here is Carlee Russell's mom, and on the other side, y'all about to see him, is Carlee Russell's father. This is the interview that took place right when Carlee was abducted. This took place before, so this is not after. This is before. There's a lot of interviews where it shows them talking about it afterwards when she came back home, but this is exactly when she was abducted. So I just want to make it clear because they tried to low-key bury this. I couldn't find this anywhere. I saw it on the first day. I was like, wait, where the clip at? I was looking all over the place.
So you saying our video gonna go get taken down?
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm telling you right now, John.
You just wasted a video, right?
I got on my black Sherlock Holmes stuff. Fair use, people. Fair use. I should have been saying that from the beginning, but fair use right now. Let's get it.
She's in danger. I feel she's been in danger, but I do feel she's alive.
Tonight, a desperate plea for answers from the parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell.
We want everybody, across the world to be on the lookout for Carlee Russell.
In one word, what have the past few days been like?
Horrific.
As volunteers and law enforcement scour the Hoover, Alabama area for any sign of the 25-year-old who went missing Thursday night after police say she called 911 to report seeing a toddler walking alone on the side of Interstate 459. Authorities say Russell stopped to check on the child and called a family member, the last person to speak with her before she disappeared.
She heard a scream and then some type of running type shuffle.
Police say when they arrived, they found Russell's vehicle, but no sign of Russell or the child. Police say they have not received any reports of a missing child. A witness reported possibly seeing a gray vehicle with a light-complexioned man standing outside Russell's car.
We have no further information on that individual or the vehicle at this time.
Russell was last seen wearing a black shirt and pants with Nike shoes, police say. Her mom says her hair may be braided down to her scalp and that she has a scripture tattoo on her shoulder. Identifiers that Russell's family and police hope will lead to clues that help bring her home.
She is a fighter, and we believe that if there is any opportunity for her to make it home to us,
Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Pause it right there.
It's the hesitation.
Now,
It's the hesitation.
see, I'm a person. See, I know I had to get on my like I said, black Sherlock Holmes. I'm black man. Black man is in full effect. Black man should have saved the day.
You did listen to her interview.
No. I get down to it. I get down to the nitty gritty. I took notes today on this. I took notes today on this. I had to take my notes. I had to get in my bag. These are the details and breadcrumbs you need to pay attention to.
The breadcrumbs.
Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the breadcrumbs.
Okay, Sonny.
You know, I follow it.
Right.
I follow it, and this is what I do. I could have been a detective, but I decided not to. I took a different route.
Right.
I could have been a detective. You better be glad I didn't do it. Criminals, y'all better stop. Y'all better be glad I didn't do it, because a lot of y'all that be around me, y'all would have been in some big trouble, but you lucky I ain't take that path.
One of the criminals?
I'm just saying. So first you gotta look at her body language. Go back a little bit. Go back just like right when she starts talking about she'll find a way. Right there. Boom, right there. Okay, that's right. Okay.
Make it home.
Go back a little more. No.
Let's
start talking.
Her to make it home to us, she's gonna seize that opportunity.
She hesitated. She said,
"What the hell was
Priscilla
that?"
is in
Okay,
Hoover.
now pause. Check when she's talking about she's gonna make. First off, she's looking to her right side, and everybody knows the right side of the brain is the creative side of the brain. If I'm not mistaken, am I wrong? Did you hear that? Have you heard that before?
I heard that.
So she's all obviously thinking of something to say. It's like even in the interview, you look at body language, like she's trying to come up with something to say. She's calculating. I think she'll find something.
One of the top 5 ways that you can find out someone lying is by not looking them person in the eye.
Exactly. And she wasn't doing that. She's looking all over the place. She's looking to her right side. And then on top of that, because like I said, I took notes on this.
Dun, dun, dun.
On top of that, perfect sound effect. On top of that, besides the interview being very bizarre, she's making statements and saying things like, I know she'll find her way back home. I know she has to make it out. She's a fighter.
Is that foreshadowing?
She's exactly. See, you're getting it. Welcome to the class. I'm a professor as well. I could have been a professor, but I decided to take that route. I could have took a lot of career paths, but I decided not to take those routes. So welcome to class today. This is how to get away with murder today. That's what we're doing. How to get away with murder or how to get away with abduction.
Abduction.
You know, this is the case called clout. And if you look at her body language, look at what she's saying. She's making statements. Go back to when she said, go back, just play. Hold on, I
We
forgot.
believe that if there is any opportunity for her to make it home to us,
you know what that kind of remind me of though?
Opportunity.
Pause.
You know what that kind of remind me of though? You know
What?
that stuttering meme, that stuttering video with the baby who was saying like, would you at you.
Oh yeah, yeah,
If you,
yeah.
That's what remind me of right there.
Yeah,
that's what she kind of pulled.
She's making up stuff, and I'm not trying. Like I said, I hope I'm 1,000,000% wrong, people, because I know somebody goes, "How could you do that to her? That's a mother.
Man,
that's a mother.
Nah, hell no.
That's a mama is lying.
She lying.
Mama's lying.
That was my mom's on my
She's
side.
lying. Mama is sitting here. Look at the body language. Look at you follow the details. Look at her. She's clearly saying, she's making statements like
Dad ain't saying nothing because if he say something,
and that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think that. Okay, I'm gonna say it. The mama was in on it. This was all cap. This was all cap. This is all crap. Bars. Listen. The mom was in on it. The dad, I don't think he knew nothing about it till the last second. He said, "Damn, I gotta be in this. Why y'all gotta be so stupid?" The mom was trying to cover. That's my baby. My baby ain't going to prison. She ain't going to jail. That's my baby. That's your baby too, Charles.
But why did
That's your baby too, Charles. You know how mom and dad's
but
be
it
talking.
still begs you to ask the question.
What?
Why did she lie?
I'm gonna get to it. Don't get too fast. We gonna get to it.
What was the point?
We gotta break down this case though. See, you can't. See, that's why you couldn't be in law. Didn't you try to do that police thing crap? Not trying to put your business out there.
You putting it out.
But that's why you couldn't pass it, because I actually could have.
Could have passed.
John, let's be honest. If it came to who was going to be the lawyer or the detective in the family, who was it going to be?
It was going to be me.
It was me. It was black man. Black man himself. It wasn't going to be you. I know how to get them cases. I put the details and the pieces together. I ain't got to rush nothing. I can slow roast this. I take notes on what's going on.
See, you got to do all that. I know the answer.
No. Now, I know it's going to be some people out there that's going to say they're just being calm and optimistic. That's why they're being so calm. No. When your child is lost, I need to see some passion. I need to see some tears. I need to see something. I'm not seeing nothing from you.
Exactly. They're not crying. There's no emotion.
Yes. And then, like you said, they're foreshadowing. She's foreshadowing what's going to happen. She's like, she might find a way. Mind you, this is, like I said, people,
but why was
this
she
is before they got her.
That's why she lying even more, because who will even say something like that?
And then she's talking about, she's a fighter. Go back and play that. Where's that? Where's she said? Didn't she say she's a fighter or something?
Yeah.
She's gonna fight her way or seize the opportunity.
What you mean fighter?
She's a fighter. She's gonna see. I think it's right there. Hold on, play that.
Russell's family and police hope will lead to
I gotta hear this. We gotta get. We cracking cases on the internet.
She is a fighter, and we believe that if there is any opportunity for her to make it home to us, she's gonna seize that opportunity.
Pause that.
I beg your pardon.
So you mean to tell me she supposed to be Liam Neeson now? She supposed to be, we talking about Liam, she supposed to be Captain Marvel. She's a fighter.
Damn.
What the hell? Mom wouldn't say that to, if one of the girls got taken, like, she's a fighter. She's gonna fight. She's gonna bring my baby back home. Moms don't act like that.
But the thing about it, in the Taken, it would have made more sense.
She's a fighter.
For the dad to come get her, because that's how Taken was.
Yeah.
The daughter got kidnapped and the dad came after her.
Yeah. But the mom is talking like she's a fighter. She's a fighter.
I thought she Michael B. Jordan or something?
She's a fighter. No, you ain't talking about she a fighter. You talking about my baby needs to go. Like she's been in this situation before. Like she's been done this before. She's a fighter. She knows how to get out of things.
But you gotta set
trust her.
You got a particular set of skills that you're not afraid to use on a man.
I have a particular set of skills. I will find you. I will kill you.
I gotta watch that shit again. That was a good movie.
One of the best movies ever made. That's why I say
facts.
Liam Neeson. That's why I didn't know if that news was true.
All them 3 movies was good.
Bro was like that. He liked
facts.
that. But it seemed like he make the same movie every time. Like even with like that wolf thing, the great thing, whatever that was. Like this nigga make the same movie.
I mean, some could
even
say
on the
same
train.
thing for Dwayne.
Like the train thing. Remember the train thing he got? I forgot what it's called. I think it's Nonstop or something like that.
Oh yeah, Nonstop.
Yeah, but it's the same movie basically. It's him doing the same thing. I'm like, just say the same lines. I will find you. I will kill you. But let's break it down. And that's all the video, right? Keep playing it. Play the rest of it through real quick. I know you probably tired of hearing
Priscilla is in Hoover, Alabama tonight. Priscilla, where is the search for Carlee focused now?
Well, Jose, her family is asking folks to pass out these flyers and to check hotels, rest stops, and gas stations, both here in Alabama and in neighboring Georgia, for fear that she may have been taken out of the state. Jose?
All right, appreciate you. So, like I said, y'all gotta look at the body language. When I saw that interview, that kind of threw me off. I was looking at her body language. I was looking at the things she was saying. I was like, huh? So that's what made me start taking notes on this. So I'm about to give y'all a little bit of my notes I took down, because some of the stuff John mentioned, but I got to get to it. So besides that strange, bizarre interview I saw, I started putting it together. I said, wait a second. So the police didn't see any signs of her at the scene. They didn't see any signs of her at all. They didn't see nothing. The highway that she got allegedly abducted from, is apparently very busy. It's a busy highway. So you mean to tell me no one saw a man with a baby taking you and putting you inside an 18-wheeler at that? Okay,
you're on the freeway.
And these are the questions I would ask while I'm interrogating. I'm like, so
you on the freeway.
So you on the free? It was a busy freeway. No one saw you. No one was there. No one could take this. No one else. It wasn't like because when we see babies all the time. At least I do.
What?
I see babies all the time.
Wait a minute.
No, like because we've been around babies. Like, baby, you gotta understand like this. When babies are alone, they not finna just start walking. Walking down the highway. No, they gonna start crying. Babies start crying when they don't know where they going. They start crying. They stand there and start crying. Don't know. They not finna just start walking down. I'm just walking down the street like I'm. But they gonna say next. It was really Marlon Wayans. It was a little man. That wasn't a baby. It was a leprechaun.
That's what they say.
It was a midget.
They making memes out there already.
I seen some of it. And it's wild.
Marlon Wayans is minding his own business.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a second. So you got thrown into an 18-wheeler, right?
Let's get the story right.
You getting picked up out the 18-wheeler, thrown over a fence.
Like literally picked up and thrown
How
over.
tall is the fence? That's my question.
But you wasn't even tied up though.
John, that's what I'm saying. How tall is the fence? And then they're saying they didn't want to tie you up because they didn't want to leave no mark. Okay, so when they get arrested, when the abductors get arrested, they're gonna say, "See, Your Honor, we left her in good care. We didn't
fed her crackers.
We fed her crackers. We didn't be too tight on her wrist. We let her be."
And it's like, why would you even if you kidnap somebody? It's like, why would you even try to throw somebody over a fence?
John,
it seemed like too much work anyway.
Even if that did happen, if you got thrown over a fence, why aren't you running the moment you get over? Because he got to get over the fence too.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, he got to grab the baby too.
Exactly. That's too much work. That's too much work. That's too much going into.
And another, he didn't have a pistol. He didn't have no gun. They didn't say
nothing about a weapon either.
No weapon.
So damn, he that strong.
So he's Superman. He just
apparently
he's the hills have eyes. He got orange hair. He's a hillbilly Prince Harry with a bald patch in his head.
Yeah,
so hillbilly
took the wrong turn.
Exactly. He's hillbilly Prince Harry from the hills have eyes. He's throwing you over fences. You're not running. He's not tying you up. You're just so scared you're not gonna run.
Yeah, just sit here real quick. My wife gonna feed you crackers.
He's gonna feed you crackers. And she said she didn't even say wife. She said she heard a woman.
Heard a woman's voice.
But she didn't know. She never interacted. She said he made her take her clothes off allegedly and take pictures of her. What was the purpose of that?
I don't know.
But they took your clothes off and you walked home naked with $100 and something in your sock. So you mean to tell me you walked home in your socks only with $100? So you think the robbers wouldn't take the $100 out your sock at that? Well, they said, oh, take them clothes off, and for taking the picture, we're gonna put $100 in your sock.
No, take everything off but the socks.
But the socks. Leave $100, but leave money in your. They don't see that fat wad in your sock.
Yeah, take this.
Take this for your troubles.
Take it for your troubles. Get your mom some snacks or something.
I'm just saying, if I see him harsh out there, oh well. Use your common sense, people. R. Kelly said it. Use your common sense.
Is this camera on? Is this on?
Is this on?
It's on.
Use your common sense, people.
Took girls home
and hog-tied her.
Oh no, hog-tied people.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
What?
That's all I'm saying. It don't make sense. You got to connect the breadcrumbs because I'm trying to look.
Connect the dots.
Connect everything, and then at that, because I'm looking at this note. Because I look at another note. She found her way. She just mysteriously found her way back home. She happened to the place where they had her at.
Exactly. Dropped her off at the same spot.
How convenient.
Yeah.
How convenient.
I don't know.
So you mean I'm just gonna paint the picture for you. She got crackers, crumbs around her mouth. She's naked. She got socks on with $100 in the sock. She's walking on the street just naked with a robe on, possibly, and no one's saying, hey, "Man, where's your clothes at?"
I'm trying to think because, like, what would you do in that situation? Like, someone just coming up to your house and just be like, "Yeah, I was just kidnapped."
You know what mom and dad would say? They'll be all over that.
Yeah,
it wouldn't go like, "Why are you naked? What the hell? Why you got socks on?"
Waste of time.
First off,
why are you here?
At that point, I ain't gonna front. If I'm naked, I'm taking my socks off too. I was just feeling too uncomfortable.
Nah, it's the ground.
No, skip that.
It's the ground.
Just walking around naked with socks on with $100 in the sock.
Bad enough you ain't got shoes, but no socks. Oh yeah, you a menace.
Man, I'm gonna say it like this: that mom was in on it. I'm gonna say allegedly, just so no. Yeah. But oh well, I think the mom was in on it. She was in on it from the beginning. Well, let me not say from the beginning. The daughter concocted the story. She's a clout chasing this because this ain't a story about money. People say, I heard some people say, she wanted some money. No, it ain't about the money. It's about this generation's of currency. And what is it? This generation's of currency is clout. She wanted some clout. She wanted a book deal. She wanted to be on one of them famous podcasts, not this little podcast, one of them big gigantic podcasts. She wanted to get interviewed. She wanted some attention. She wanted followers.
Exactly.
She wanted somebody to care about her. And the thing about it is, from everything I saw, the research I did see on her, she does pretty well. She's a nurse. She's making good money. Her parents apparently are well off. They not broke. They ain't super rich, but they ain't broke either. They doing pretty good for themselves. So it ain't no reason for you to be doing this. It's sad that it had to come to this, but this is nothing but
it's sad we had to find out like this.
John, this is nothing but a case of clout.
I don't know how you, because when they have to read off them like transcripts and read off like the script they gave them.
Yeah.
They have to like really. They had to, type it up for them. So it's like, even the person that was typing it up and being like, oh, dang, you gotta say it like this, you gotta do it like this.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, she did this too? When you going through the list and you trying to it's like. When
the world needed the Boondocks and the Dave Chappelle show the most, stuff like this happens, man.
It's only gonna get worse.
Stuff like this happens.
Sadly.
I mean, so my next question will be, since you brought up Juicy, the people that don't know Juicy, can you somebody pull up a picture just so people can know? Jussie Smollett, but Dave Chappelle coined the term juicy. Shout out to Dave. Round of applause for Dave Chappelle. He made that joke and everybody started running with it. It's easier and it's funnier.
Juicy, Jesse.
Yeah, we call him Juicy now. He Juicy. Pause.
Caught yourself.
I said it. Pull up an image. Just pull up an image of him. Okay, people. So this is, and I want everybody to see it. They can see that. Cool. This is Juicy Smollett.
Yeah.
This is Juicy. Now, Juicy, everybody know this was the whole case back in 2019 where he basically staged a hate crime.
Yeah.
Because this is like right around the time, because I'm going to get to the question. This is right around the time where, Trump was on some.
Trump was in office.
And everybody was like, Trump's a racist. Trump's a misogynist. Trump will smack your mama and grab your girl by her coochie.
And
just
at
like
the same time, it was super cold in this day too.
Oh yeah, it was a
negative degree. It was
what they call a volar vortex or something.
Polar vortex.
I said volar. What the hell?
Volar.
Yeah, polar vortex. But this when all this was happening, basically he had the noose around his neck. He said somebody bleached him. He said it was 2 white supremacist guys that beat him up, and he was fighting back. He was fighting back. He still claims his innocence to this day, saying, I was getting a Subway sandwich because that's what you do when you hungry in the morning. You go get Subway, even though nobody in Chicago agrees with this. Nobody claims in Chicago.
Why would someone do that?
Don't lie on my city like that, Juicy. I was mad when you did that.
Because why?
If anything, you could have said Harold's. Could have said Harold's. You said, well, I wanted to get some Harold's, but I settled for some Subway. You could have said anything.
I don't know.
But that's what you do when you lie. You keep lying. You got to keep the lie. Got to keep getting bigger and bigger. Another note to tell people: stop lying.
Need to leave that dope alone.
Leave the lying. Leave the dope alone. Leave all that stuff alone. But most importantly, stop lying. It's not cool to lie, especially for no damn reason. Why are you lying? You already got what you need. If you think clout is that serious, clout is not that important.
Apparently,
get your money and go about your day. But
they don't care.
It's very similar. It's very similar to the situation because. It's for a lot of reasons. Basically, I want to know, why do you think it's similar? Do you think it's similar?
Why do I think it's similar?
Why do you think it's similar to the Juicy Smollett situation? I think it's similar. I already gave my reasons because, clearly he wanted to roll out his album or whatever. He wanted to get more fame and attention. And clearly that's what this girl is doing. She wants clout. She wants attention. She's already well off. She already got money, but she wanted more attention. What do you think it's similar? Yes or no?
I mean, with me, I feel like they just dumb. I mean, cause it's just random. It's like, Cause I was watching. Like I remember the time when Empire came out. I was watching Empire. I was one of them fans. I enjoyed it, and it's kind of like it kind of disappointed me because like damn, they play because the show is all about like music and entertainment.
The family, the Lion family.
The Lion. Like I'm saying, that's the business. So it's showing the aggressive side of the music business, and I liked it. It was a good show.
Yeah.
It's just that seeing him do this and that just messed up his whole acting thing and his his music because I mean like I said they be playing some hits on there sometimes so it was kind of good.
Yeah. But
that just ruined that ruined him, that ruined them like the show. That's why I kind of stopped watching them anyway because I seen Terrence Howard and some locks one day and I had to stop. I had to put it down.
Yeah, the show was getting very Tyler Perry-ish. No offense, Tyler Perry playish.
No, that's what I'm saying. And it was sad enough because Terrence Howard retired. But that's another story. But
why would
main question is like, why? What's the point? What was the reason? Why would you lie about something like this? Because we obviously care about you as like obviously from coming from Juicy, we care. Juicy.
Yeah, his name. Your name is Juicy now. I'm sorry. You don't get Jussie. You're Juicy.
Yeah, because like
That's
I
your
said,
name.
I was a fan. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed some of his music on there. It was kind of cool, and it disappointed me.
And he's still lying to this day. He's still keeping on that lie.
Like
he's still talking about he innocent.
I mean, we already know what it is.
Bro, you lied.
Stupid.
Stop. You lied. It's so obvious. They just made a documentary 4 months ago about this.
Oh my god.
30. It's like on YouTube. It's like a 30-minute documentary on that whole situation. I'm like,
you know, it's bad.
The brother and the little I forgot they like African brothers. They like Abadola or something like that. They came out and admitted like, yeah, we got paid for this. We got paid. I'm like, you can see them with the MAGA hat. You can see them with the bleach, the rope. You go to the store, say, I need bleach, rope.
They sell this everywhere.
Some shovels and some stuff. Just give me that. When it's cold on a cold day, you say that. If I'm the cashier, I'm like, what the hell?
It's just random.
Okay. At 3 a.m. in the morning.
Call the police at them times. Got to call.
I don't know.
What? Know what I'm saying? He's stupid. And then with the Carlee situation, that was kind of worse because his reason was actually kind of believable a little bit. But then, when we start really diving into the 3 a.m. subway thing.
Clearly was lying.
They kind of like,
Clearly was lying.
Yeah, dead giveaway. But with her, seeing a baby on the highway and then having a man come from the tree, they kind of did it for me. The first, that was literally like 30 seconds in when he explained it.
Crazy.
And I don't believe it right there. Because why would a man be hanging in a tree and you just said, and all that extra work just to kidnap someone and just to put him over a fence, and then throw him in the back of a 18-wheeler, and have your wife or girl or whatever feed you crack? It makes no sense.
It don't make sense.
Even honestly, if I was kidnapped or something like that happened to me, I wouldn't even report it. I mean, damn,
you would have reported.
I would have kept that to myself. It's embarrassing.
It's
because
crazy.
And what you gonna tell the police? Like, yeah, I got thrown in the back of a truck, man, 18-wheeler, but they took some pictures, but I'm okay.
We don't know.
I found $180 in my sock, so that's cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the next big story is gonna come out soon.
Yeah, that leads me to my last question. I was gonna say, is it genuine, or do you think it's genuine by the media to push this story, or ungenuine? Because I think, just we talking about Juicy, I think it was real ungenuine in my opinion, because you already saw what the agenda was behind the whole Juicy situation. That was clearly like a Democratic type thing. They wanted to boost him up and make Trump look like see, this is Trump's America. He's just got a bunch of racist white supremacists in Chicago and -15 weather just beating up black people for no reason and throwing bleach on them.
I mean,
that was clearly
white people just beating up black people because it's too cold. White people know that.
But you got some people in the media now, like the mainstream, trying to say, for a minute they was trying to say, stand with her and all this type of stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stand with this. I think honestly this is something to make like stories, because we hear real and I get mad. The reason I have to call the mom out, because it's real victims out there, bro. It's real victims that get kidnapped and abducted that we never hear about every year with organ harvesting, especially black people. When people, period, should not be abducted, but black people in particular, they never get, especially black girls, they never get really talked about because it happens all the time. Like the percentage rate of like people getting abducted for females is crazy in America. It's like wild. I'm like, damn. Yep. All these girls getting abducted, ain't nobody talking about it on the mainstream. So I definitely think it's some crazy stuff. It's wild, and I think it was ungenuine of the media. What you think? Genuine, ungenuine?
I mean, ungenuine. It just goes to show you that the media can push and make a narrative and not even have all the stories to correct.
Yeah.
And now it makes them look stupid and not credible.
Yeah.
It's bad enough the weatherman be lying, but y'all lying too about the story because
weatherman do be lying.
Because damn, what you mean she lied? Like what you? What you mean you had a whole interview? You had that girl. I never seen her before.
That's the number for that.
That's probably her first interview.
It's 546. That's per year, or like total of all time, like in the past 5 years or something. What is that? It's a black and missing in America. I can't even read that. I'm slow.
Rude, nigga.
You said rude. What?
Rude.
Oh, my fault. I'm just saying. I was looking at that. Continue to cook. I was looking at that statistic of black people getting abducted. It says 546,568 persons reported missing in 2022. 57% white, includes Hispanic. Damn, nearly 40% of the missing persons are persons of color. Damn. I can't see this damn. Read that, John. I can't read what this damn thing in the way.
Oh my God.
Read it. It's not time to
Nearly
read.
40% of missing persons.
Be clear too, so they can hear you. Go ahead.
I got a mic, so
be clear, please.
Y'all can put captions on here.
Let's go.
Our persons of color. Nearly 40% of missing persons are persons of color, yet African Americans make up only 13% of the population.
That number is crazy, man. That number is wild.
What you finna press?
I beg your pardon.
Nah. Okay, that's
horrible. That's horrible. And this don't nobody talk about this, man. This is happening consistently. People getting trafficked. Girls are getting trafficked out here.
Yes.
That's messed up. They don't nobody talk. That's why I say it's ungenuine to me to push a story like this that could possibly be more likely as looking like it's fake.
Yeah.
But they don't talk about the real story.
But the thing about it, people, it's because of numbers like this that they don't get talked about.
It's and that's why I think it's gonna make it worse. Because now that's gonna be like another boy cry wolf. Like, oh, you didn't get abducted. This is another. It's just like that Carlee situation.
But yeah, but
you're lying.
I mean, with that situation, yeah, it was silly, but I really can't put it on the fact that of
damn.
I really can't base that lie on top of the other lies that black people have been going through and suffered through because of that. Because we already know the biggest famous lie of all time was. Oh my God! Well, I guess we might as well.
You tried to make an impactful point.
No. Because I was hesitant, but I'ma just
wait. What are you about to say before you just say it? Does it have anything to do with this?
Yeah, it was just the famous lie. Like I said, someone lied on Emmett Till. So.
Oh, okay. Why you hesitating to say that? That's the truth.
It's a harsh story. So that's
what's harsh about it. It happened. Yeah, it happened. It happened.
I'm saying like situations like that. Lady
Carolyn Bryant
giving her clout, I guess, but you know.
It ain't no clout. She's a piece of trash.
She in the dead. Pack. She in the pack tonight.
She rotting in hell.
She in the pack.
I ain't got nothing else to say about that. You loud on that boy. He's talking about he whistled at you. It's no secret.
It's a lot. It goes deeper than that the whole time. But I would tell you that.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. But
it just goes to show you that media can pick and choose which story to push out, and two, that a lot of stories. There are way worse stories that go around that just, like I said, just worse to talk about because, but the thing about it that goes to my third point, it's too many. It's just too many because all the stuff is going on all at once, and the world is going to keep revolving going forward. That's why no one's really talking about it.
Yeah.
Because something can happen to someone one day, and the world won't know nothing about it, and it's just going to keep going, and something like that is going to get buried. But we don't want that to happen. But we got to hear stories like this Carlee situation.
It's messed up.
It's just messed up. But it's like, damn, and it was like what, like a week or 2 weeks that we talked about her.
Yeah.
And now we found out she lying. Just made the whole thing up. Like people actually be like, people don't play about that. Like,
it's a serious situation.
It's a serious situation.
That's why I can't rock with this because it's like you lied about this.
You're making us look bad as a people.
I can't rock with it, Carlee. I can't rock with it. You're doing too good for yourself to be lying. That's why I say clout is the biggest drug. It's the biggest form of currency in this generation. I don't understand it, but it's programming. You're craving something. You can't just be a successful nurse and then build something on the side. I gotta get attention. What the hell is wrong with you? You socialite. You socialite fool. You clown. You goofy. You lying. You devious. Piece of trash.
Just goes to show you.
Do better.
People it's crazy.
Yeah. But so basically to end it off, John, what's the moral of the story, man? What's the moral of the story?
Moral of the story, you're getting older. Stop lying about stupid shit. Okay? Because I know you don't want to deal with rejection. You want to deal with other stuff. But you got to face that. You got to face your problems head on and tell people the truth.
Yeah.
Tell people what you're going through because something must have made her just, I don't know what you going through to make you just lie, make her come with a story like that because and have the whole world convinced that you was missing. You going through something. You can't not tell me you're not going through nothing. You're going through something.
Yeah, it's wild.
I don't know what money you owe to somebody. I don't know, like.
No, it's just attention. Ain't no money. Ain't money. I'll say the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story of this whole Carlee Russell situation. You may not get that much attention for telling the truth, but don't start lying to get some clout. Let me say it again, like Dr. Umar Johnson once said.
I beg your pardon.
You may not get no attention for telling the truth, but don't start lying to get some clout. I'm going to say it one last time.
I beg your pardon.
What?
You may not get no attention. I'm preaching, but I ain't no pastor.
Mess up the mic.
You may not get no attention for telling the truth, but don't start lying to get some clout. That's all I got to say on this. This has been another great episode. I'm going to close it out like that. Unless you got something to say.
Preacher, pastor.
I'm just saying. Well, this has been another great episode of the Heated Podcast. Hope y'all learned something today. This has been another episode of the whole What's Going On in America series. Continue to tune in. Continue to like. My name is Jeremiah.
Hello, John.
Thanks for tuning in to the Heated Podcast. See y'all next time. Deuces.
See ya. Bye. Bye.
The producer.